tremendous effort by our guys, really from start to finish. And those guys, and Utah is going to make some crazy runs at you with their dynamic scorers, and Mitchell and Conley out there. It's just it's tough sledding, but Sabonis was spectacular. Stephenson was tremendous, and everybody really worked at doing their job. Lance has given us a different vibe as a team. The spark that he has provided, the personality, and of course everybody that's been here knows all about this. I'm not telling anybody anything they don't know, but there's a change in our team, a change in the disposition, the body language, the enthusiasm, and so it's been great to see. And and I don't see it just being a thing that's only going to happen when he throws up career high numbers, when a career high 30 or a career high 16 assists or 15 or whatever it is. I mean, there's a different feel, and it's certainly welcome.
How much is what you're describing an impact on a late game, a close game, an ability to close out in the way that you guys did tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about in general, overall. Our bench hasn't been this into the game in any game this year, and it's not that they're not good guys. It's just that there just hasn't been the same kind of vibe, and so. When this move was made, the thinking was that, Kevin told me that, we need some personality, we need some energy. A lot of people are going to roll their eyes at this. I said, I'm not rolling my eyes. I just want to know as much as I can about this guy so we can turn him loose and let him play his game. And it's been a great week. I mean, he did good things in the two road games, but those are the first two games. But coming back home was there's a connection with him and the fans that's very unique, and he's helped energize our team, which has been great to see.
He and Sabonis have been teammates before. How impactful have you seen Lance be to DeMontis in this relatively short period in time, and 45 or 42 points tonight, obviously a career high for Sabonis?
Well, Lance has a lot to do with, that career number tonight for Domas, and they fit together. They fit together. Lance with the ball is a guy that can make a lot of things happen, and he has the ability to be unpredictable yet under control. And it just helps loosen things up for Domas, and the rest of our team. So, the intriguing thing about Lance is that he is so unselfish. It's really a cool characteristic of him as a player and him as a person. Because I just think in general he's a giver. He's a giver, and he's an energy giver too. So it's cool to see.
Yeah, to kind of piggyback off that, I was going to ask, how much confidence do you think he gives guys when he's so unselfish? Because, I mean, just naturally, you're probably going to run harder if you're going to touch the ball, get the ball, and obviously a lot of guys got shots tonight.
Yeah, there are guys that deliver the ball in a way that elicits confidence and belief, and in these particularly in these two home games, we've seen that. So, look, I don't want to go too over the top on this, because he's playing well, but the vibe that's happening right now is something that's much needed, for our group.
And then to kind of touch on that, the joy I've seen from guys in this game particularly, how much does that just make coaching everything in the huddle easier when the guys are just enjoying the competing and willingness to win?
Through this difficult stretch, we've talked, the film that we show is, 75 to 80% positive, and we'll show a few corrections from time to time. But we want to fill our conscious and subconscious with, positive stuff that's going to bring joy. And we talk about playing with joy and competing with joy, even during this tough stretch. And this group has really done it. Now we have guys that are getting the opportunity of a lifetime right now. And so, they're going to compete no matter what, but they have a certain kind of personality as well, and it's become infectious, and we've just got to continue to work to cultivate it. And but tonight's a huge victory. These guys have worked so hard, and haven't been rewarded. To do what they did in the Brooklyn game and then just, run out of gas, when a team's sitting here waiting on us with 3 superstars. That's tough. But tonight, we were more rested. Utah's top players were rested too. Those guys, I don't even think were in Toronto last night. I think they slept in a bed in Indy last night from what somebody told me. But whatever the case, that's still a great team. That's a top 3 or 4 team in the league, and it's took a tremendous effort to win the game.